everybody? Welcome to the trending streams here on the World Wide Web. Please subscribe, hit that bell, and like. So do all three. I really would appreciate it if you do that. It would mean a lot to me. And if you're not getting the notifications, just refresh the channel multiple times a week, if not daily. I'm trying to come out with new content here. I want to thank all the subscribers. As everybody know, this is a video about censorship. And we know that they have taken down my channel, The Truth Never Sleeps, the original one. Of course, I have the backup one of the show, Truth Never Sleeps. And this is my third channel that I have created. So that's why it's so important to subscribe to this channel. Guys, we live in 1984. We live in the censorship. They are depriving us of our information. That's the reality, right? We are truly living in a world where they are now holding information hostage, depending what you say, especially if you talk about Christianity, you believe in God, you tell people, hey man, be a critical thinker on what's happening in this world, get your spiritual house in order. And that's when these hounds of hells come out and they start censoring you. I don't care whether it's Twitter, I don't care if it's Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, Tim Cook, right? Of course, Google, Sundar. I mean, everybody knows I've had a lot of issues going on with Google and Alphabet Inc. and everything. Of course, Jeff Bezos, Jimmy Wales, of course, Wikipedia. Of course, they make crap up there, and those links as well. Anybody can go in there and edit crap. And they don't want people to know the truth. You live in a system where they want you jacked up and messed up, fog-brained, and everything else in between, if you know. And it's sad. It's a sick world. I even went into TikTok, and I'm censored there, right? I told people, hey, if you're taking off your clothes for views or whatever, it's pathetic, or, whatever, keep your clothes on. And, it had a picture of just a girl. It was a cartoon. She was covered on her side. It wasn't showing anything, but they censored that, right? You see, guys, it is what it is. I've been censored on Twitter. They took down my video or my Twitter, one of my original. Facebook has locked my Beyond Awake account. Locked me out, right? What they call the Facebook prison. Google, of course, Alphabet Inc. and all these things. I actually had an app, the Truther Club app. They jacked that up, right? They blackball you, they blacklist you. Okay, Wikipedia and all that, I've seen the messed up things there. And of course, Jeff Bezos, I'm really not connected to Amazon, so I don't know. I haven't written a book yet. I want to write a book, which I'm currently doing, and maybe I'm pretty sure they're going to censor me there. We live in a world of censorship, and why? Ask yourself why. I always tell people, why do they censor me? If I'm so wrong or whatever, why are they censoring me? Most of my videos, especially on The Truth Never Sleeps, I connect the dots. I give you the facts. I put it out there. I show you their words, their signs, their symbols. I've put out the outcry and the outcall and the debate to debate me. Prove to me that I'm wrong. No one has really ever emailed me to prove that I'm wrong or proved in that matter. Am I right in everything that I say or do? No, I'm human. But when it comes down to there is a system that is completely corrupt, dude, I'm 1 billion%. Okay? That alone, I know anybody with mind, a mind can see that the system is predicated on lies and corruption. And then you have the big tech, right? These are the real Orwellian nightmares upon humanity that now is stopping, right? Even Susan, whatever her name is from YouTube, all these things, they're there to think. If you talk about the left, if you promote whatever, atheism, occultism, Satanism, you can be, Cardi B singing WAP, they'll put you to the front of the line. But then a guy like me, they say, put your clothes on, they block me and they do all these things. Now, everybody knows that, I am not a Trump fan, a big time Trump supporter. But I do agree with a lot of the things that he did say. And I have to commend him here, at least for this, where now Trump is trying to sue the big corporations that have censored basically a lot of Christians. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people just saying it. Again, okay, the atheist, the non-believer, the agnostic, the whatever, right? Satan, a cult. They may be upset because of what, people, Christians say. I get it. I'm offended with a lot of the things that a lot of other people say, but hey, that's their freedom of choice. That's their freedom of speech. But in this system, this is what they have targeted. And we know that. And I'm not hating. I'm stating facts, guys. I pray for everybody. So again, this ain't I'm hating on anybody. I pray that these big tech, moguls see what they have done. But again, it's all part of the agenda. They wouldn't be there. They wouldn't be at the top if they didn't sell their soul. We know that. Or their ideologies, they wouldn't be there, at these high CEO levels and everything. They've stolen, they've robbed, they lied. So then you tell, you see a channel like The Truth Never Sleeps go, try to be the best person you can be. Of course they're going to take that down. Stop lying, stop manipulating. Of course they're going to take that down. Because that's how they were catapulted to the top. And that's the reality. We live in a corrupt world. So anyway, let's read this here. I have to agree with Trump. I really, really do. Trump files a class action lawsuit against Facebook, Twitter, and Google, censoring him. Demands an end to big tech silencing and blacklisting of conservative voices, and call for punitive damage for cancel culture victim. I am one of them. And if you don't know, again, who are these big tech moguls, this is them. Want it right there. All these guys here sold out, jacking everybody up. Trump now has launched a legal battle against social media giants at his Bedminster Club. He demanded punitive damages up to trillions of dollars from Facebook, Twitter, and Google. And you should throw in again, like I said, TikTok and everything else in between. They're doing it too. Former president is still banned from platforms because of his Capitol riot post. Now, again, guys, I do agree that Trump had something to do with that. I agree with that. He was an antagonist in those things. Trump has been an antagonist. Trump has always said, "I'm going to build a wall." No, he built a wall in division. Okay, that's the truth. I hate to say it as well. A good leader puts everybody together. But, of course, that was not his thing. I believe all presidents are selected, not elected. I've talked about that. I've exposed that. He's just there to stir the pot, right? That's what they want, divide and conquer. But anyway, former president is still banned from those platforms because of those Capitol riot posts. He said his removal from those platforms showed that big tech was out of control. Trump claimed posts that got him banned were, where terror groups, Hamas, still have websites. So you have other groups that have pushed certain things. They're still on big tech. Again, you have here on Google, the amazing atheists, millions upon things. Again, for a believer of the Most High, that is hate speech, or that is not right. But hey, he's still allowed. There was another guy on YouTube that was bashing Christians or something, and then he got in trouble, but they reinstated his channel. Why? Yet channels like mine that are gone, here it is, Truth Never Sleeps, right? Boom, I'll show you, Truth Never Sleeps. This is when I favored it, is gone. But I preach love, I preach God. So again, it's hypocritical. We live in a hypocrite world, and where the Bible says what is good is bad and bad is good. Right? What is good, knowing God and all that. Oh, that you can't tell nobody about that. Right? We just came from Pride Month. Oh, don't go say anything against that or whatever. And the list goes on and on. His lawyer said that the platform acted as a government agent and we were subjugated to free speech protection. Yeah, where is the free speech, right? His move is to back up the American First Policy Institute, which is made by Trump's administration staff. Yeah, and this is kind of weird. I mean, I've never seen a president. Usually when presidents disappear, they disappear. Like their terms are over. Yeah, they'll show up. They'll do interviews. They'll do the talk circuit, make millions of dollars talking in front of people. The Clintons and all those corrupted people. Obama did it, write books. You know, they cash in. They make millions and millions of dollars, write all this. And Trump here has the office of Donald J. Trump with the president seal. Really weird. Again, the guy doesn't want to leave, but it is what it is. His move is backed by the American First Policy. I talked about that. It will allow him to sue Zuckerberg and Dorsey on behalf of social media users who say they were silenced. Ex-White House official Brooke Rollins said elites saw the First Amendment as an obstacle into their ambitions. So there you go. He's going after Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, and all these things. Here he is. But notice here the twin pillars, right? Freemasonries are the pillars, all these things. You know, the former director of White House Domestic Policy Council, Brooke, claimed America's liberal elite saw the First Amendment as an obstacle on achieving goals when she spoke in events. All there. They're covering it up. We know this. It is what it is, guys. There is a huge agenda here. Here's the legal actions would allow him to sue Facebook and the Twitter. This fool here, again, Jack Dorsey. He blocked me. This guy has blocked me before. It is what it is. These are some of the last tweets. All there. And yeah, you know, you can't say nothing about the C-19, right? All these things pop up. And, you know, Facebook is really bad. Here it is, punk, you know, till you see Zuckerberg with the flag. Yeah, what a sham. What a scam, right? What an actor. He's a hack. And he stole, you know, the idea as well of Facebook. It was actually thought out by some other people in his college. He had to pay those guys out. Look it up, right? But anyway, Facebook now, too, if you talk about the truth, if you talk about certain things, right, the vax, all this stuff, now there are little things that pop up, right? You know, you got these fake fact checkers or these so-called their fact checkers. Ain't real. Hold on. Let me get a drink here, guys, and we'll read this for you. All right, here we go. Facebook now puts a test prompt that asks users if they're worried a friend is becoming an extremist. Right, there you go. This is from the New York. I don't like CNN as well. They're a part of it. But anyway, some Facebook users in the United States are being served a prompt that asks that if they're worried that when someone they know might be an extremist, others are being notified that they may have been exposed to extremist content. Wow. So somebody that says something against what the narrative, what the agenda, with the left, the occult, New World Order crap, if you go against the NWO, then you now are an extremist, right? This is all part of a test of social media company that is running that stems from redirect initiatives, which aim to combat violent extremists. Andy Stone, a Facebook spokesman, told CNN screenshots that alerts are surfaced on social media Thursday. The test is a part of our larger work to assess way to provide resources and support people on Facebook who may have been engaged with or were exposed to extreme content or may know someone who's at risk. We are partnering up. So anyway, they want you to whistle blow. Hey, this friend of mine said something about they posted something on the vax or C-19, or they said something about 9/11. I think this person, and then they, again, giving them more fuel. There was an old story. Remember the Nazis or whatever? There was the old story that first the Nazis came to get the Jews, and then the Nazis, people would talk and oust out, then these people, and then next thing you know, there was no one left, and then they took them. You see, that's how the game is played. Although the hive mentality, the Freemason beehive mentality, you have to believe, get it, believe in their system, but don't question it, right? 1984, the thought police. What? You're talking about this? You're going to jail. We're locking you up. This is how the system is predicated, guys, right? Big Brother is watching you. Why do you think they give you Facebook? Why do you think they give you Twitter? Why do you think they give you, whatever? You think that's free? They data mine you, guys. And now what they're doing is they're telling people, hey, you let us know, or you're being, subjugated to extremist ideologies when it's somebody just saying something that, hey, someone got sick doing this. Be careful. Facebook, are you concerned that someone you know is becoming extremist? You see this fool right here? That's the extremist Big Brother. This is the New World Order, guys. And so I have to agree 1 billion %. Here he is, Trump lawyering up against his suit. And let's pray. Now, again, there's the old adage, guys, and this is how they get you. And this is how YouTube has done it and everything like that. You're basically, and I've always equated this, you post something on YouTube, right? You post something on Twitter. You post something on Facebook. Okay, Mark Zuckerberg and these guys, when you post something, you're in their backyard. It's like kids, right? You have kids in the neighborhood and you have a lot. And you go, okay, kids, you could go and play in that lot or whatever, right? But then all of a sudden, a bunch of kids start, doing bad things, digging holes and messing things up. Well, the owner that's letting you play in that backyard say, hey, you're not allowed to play here. Get the hell out. So that's what big tech is. Right now, YouTube is letting me on their platform or wherever I'm posting this. But if they don't like it, they can always kick you out. And then the thing is, YouTube, ScrewTube, will make new laws, right, in terms and agreement. No one reads that, right? But they say, well, if you say this, you say that, they can kick you out. It's, again, you're playing in their backyard. So how far are these lawyers really going to go? They're not going to go too far because all they have to do is, do you know the terms of agreement? Well, here it is. We thought this is what this is. Trump was this, and there was a riot. There was a YouTube thing. He said, I'll meet you in Pennsylvania, right in the Capitol building. Let's go and get freedom back. And they said, we thought that, and then people died, and blah, 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 and whatever. So I don't believe it's going to go that far, right? But it is what it is. At least it's a start. And it's them telling you that the system is corrupt, right? So there you go, guys. It's a very sad world we live in, but we are here in a world of censorship. And I am a prime example of that. Every social media outlet pretty much that I've been a part of has been in some one way shown, censorship, right? Especially here. This is the worst one here on YouTube. But anyway, guys, please pray for this channel. Please pray. I'm actually going to write maybe Monday. I'm going to gather all this together and I'm going to write a letter trying to get back. The truth never sleeps. So please pray for me there. Again, guys, thank you so much. Subscribe. Share these videos on how this world of censorship. People need to see this. It is very crucial that people need to realize that we're really living in the end times in the Orwellian state of censorship beyond censorship. And then the sad thing is they're going to want to chip you, right? So you think that's it? I mean, they're going to want to put the mark of the beast or whatever in you. What do you think is going to happen then? You really never find the truth because they're going to cloud your mind with their lies and manipulation. And that's the reality. Who controls the mainframe, controls the sites, dictates what is shown. And this is what we live in. We live in literally a world where they're dictating the narrative. It's always been. And, with TV, we know the tell-lie vision with the news and all that has always been strewed, contrived, and controlled. They always show you what they want, what news articles. And then people started getting freedom in here on the social media platforms, YouTube, all this. People were allowed to do videos, and then they clamped that down. And now they're controlling, again, the media for their agendas as well. And then you put something in your body. May the Lord have mercy on your soul. Because, again, these people are the devils incarnated. It is what it is. They don't want people knowing the Most High. I pray these videos are a blessing for you. May God bless you. And I'll see you in the next exciting edition Bye-bye. Take care. God bless.